Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Joseph from Nerds and Matrimony. Welcome back to Let's Play Mini Ninjas. So in the last episode, we escaped from a giant avalanche, and it was really fun, it was really thrilling. And we are getting ever so closer to the evil samurai warlord's castle in that giant volcano. So this level has a little bit of snowboarding right here at the beginning, and then that is it. Don't worry, there's more snowboarding in the upcoming levels. So this is not the last we will see Hiro snowboarding in the game. But I will say this is kind of like the last real level in the game. What I mean by that is this is the last level that has like a decent length, because the rest of the levels after this leading up to the evil samurai warlord's castle, they're pretty short on their own rights. You know, in fact the next level only has 4 animals for us to rescue. And yeah, I don't know why the game was not picking up this bird's dialogue right here. For some reason, it just didn't, you know, register until I talked to him again.
Seek out one of my brothers at the temple further down the mountain.
So basically what he said the first time was, this was a samurai camp, they abandoned it, and they've moved further down the mountain. And he just wants us to go say hi to his brother at the temple further down the mountain. That's basically what he said. But yeah, this is really kind of the last real level in the game. We're actually going to be getting our final spell in this game. Yes, we are getting the final spell in the game in this level. And it is by far my favorite spell. It costs a lot of ki, but it is without a doubt the most powerful spell in the game. So yeah, I keep jumping here and taking off and putting on the hat because I was thinking that maybe I could snowboard in this section, but alas, I cannot. So we're going to come along here, and we're going to come up on some samurai here, and we're going to take them out and rescue some animals. There are only 10 animals in this level, so there's not a whole lot to worry about. So yeah. And there we go. So we're going to come up on a camp here when we get into this clearing. And we're going to save the animals and take out all the samurai. Now there are some assassins in this level. You'll see them later on. They will return. So yeah. So there's the little camp right there. Well, some of them have camped up here. So we're going to go take them out and save these animals. So yes, there's a magician here, so once again, try to focus on taking him out as soon as you can, and also take out these bomb arrow archers as soon as you can. And I had trouble with this general here. He kept running up onto this ledge and I couldn't get to him. And yeah, there are a lot of mountain fire mushrooms in this level. This is the level where if you want mountain fire mushrooms, this is the level to go to grind for them. One thing I haven't really explained about the plants in the game is that, say I go through this level and I get every plant in the level. When I go back to the main menu, it will give me the option, like, because when you go back to the main menu and you hit play game, you can go back and replay any level that you've beaten. So say I go through this level and I get every plant and I beat it. I can come back to this level and replay it again and get every plant again. The plants will respawn. And here's the thing, I keep all the plants that I collected the first time. So you could basically infinitely fill up your inventory, your plant inventory, by just replaying the levels. So if you want to stock up on healing potions or flask of strong ginseng early on in the game, you can do that. By the way, if you're going to do that, I would suggest going through all the levels before the water castle. Not including the flooded valley. Don't do that one. But yeah. So yeah, if you want to get blue petals, if you want to get, you know, ginseng roots, oyster mushrooms, stone caps, go back through all the levels in the beginning of the game, all the forest levels. You'll find plenty of those, and you can create a whole bunch of healing potions and flask of strong ginseng. So, you know, you could have like 40 of each potion, you know. You could have like 40 healing potions like halfway through the game. And then just tank the rest of the way through the game, basically. So the Kuji Shrine in this level is up here. I actually ran right by it. And I kind of make an idiot out of myself here because the anemone is like right in the same area where the shrine is, but I totally don't see it. So the shrine is over here on the right. There it is. So there's a Spear of Ashita here. Yeah, see that little hill area right there, that little slanted area? You probably see the flower up there. That is the anemone. It is right there. I don't know how I didn't see it. I passed by it like 4 times, and I never see it. And so I'm looking around for it. I'm like, where the heck is it? So I'm like, okay, well maybe it's up this path somewhere. And this path ends up taking me back to where I just was, where I killed those samurai and rescued the animals, the first area of this level, the first open area. See? So I'm like, well, dang it, it brought me back here. Well, I know it's not going to be back here. So I go back down the path, and I'm like, maybe it's on one of the ledges that's on one of the sides of the path. So I start looking on these, and I don't see it still. And so then I basically go back to where the checkpoint was by the shrine. I'm like, maybe I missed it. Maybe it was up there. And then I start looking around the shrine, and I try to activate the shrine without the flower, because I'm thinking, I don't know, for whatever reason I was thinking maybe you can activate this one without it. Maybe it already has it on there. But no, the anemone is right up there on that little hill. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Sometimes I'm not very observant when I play video games, and I guess this was just one of those times. But yes, this is the last spell in the game, and, you know, go figure, it's the most powerful one. It also costs a whole lot of ki. I'm going to use it a few times in this level, and you're going to see it costs a lot of ki. But again, I have a lot of ginseng flask. And yeah, see, it was right there the whole time. The whole time! I grabbed it, and I was like, wow, I'm an idiot. Alright, so last spell in the game, what is it? Drum roll! It is the Meteor Storm. It says one of the most destructive spells. It is the most destructive spell. So we have no more use for our Kuji Shrine spell, because we have every spell in the game now. All those slots are nice and filled up. So now I have the Meteor Storm, the Lightning Storm, and the Fireball. These are pretty much the only 3 spells that I use in the game, because as you've seen, I really just use spells just for fighting. I don't really use the Camouflage. I don't use the Slow Time. I don't ever use the Spirit Form. Really, the only other spell I use is the Detect Shrine spell. You know, so I can find all the spells in the game. But I really don't use any other ones. The only time I use the Sunray spell is if I have to, when you run into those ghost enemies. That is the only time I do that. So, yeah. So yes, this is where the entrance to the temple is in this level, but it is guarded by 2 assassins. Once again with the assassins, they usually open up with that jump attack. So when you get close to them, if they jump up in the air like that, make sure you run away and dodge it. Getting the timing down on dodging that attack is not really hard. You should be able to get it no problem. So once again, you know, when you get a chance to attack them, you know, alternate YX, YX, kick, attack, kick, attack, kick, attack, and you'll stun lock them and you can take them out no problem. And this is my favorite temple in the game, just because I think the path leading up to the temple is so cool. All these little archways. And like the red color, like that is a really nice color. So yeah. So yeah, there's my second mountain fire mushroom. There's a third one up here. And I don't think that's all of them in this level, because I don't get near, like, I don't get all the plants in this level. I don't get anywhere near all the plants in this level. So I'm pretty sure there's like 2 or 3 more in this level. There are a lot. So let's talk to this bird.
Oh yes, Ninja. My Tank brothers told me you would be dropping by. How can I help you?
So he actually sells the recipe for the Flask of Strange Brew. That's actually what you need the honeycomb for. But I'm not going to buy it because I never use it. So yeah. Just checking my progress here. We only have 3 more animals to save, and they're all in the same area. So yeah, we are almost done with this level. We're almost done. So, yeah, we're almost to the end of this game, folks. We are getting there. And here's the Meteor Storm spell. It's so awesome. It drains a lot of ki, but look at that. It's so cool. It's basically a more powerful and much more cooler version of the Lightning Storm spell. It can damage these boot samurai, as you're going to see later. But yeah, we're nearing the end of Mini Ninjas, folks. We are almost to the end of this game. And I'm interested to know, what are your guys' thoughts on this game so far? You know, after having watched me play through, the game, what are your thoughts on it? Do you like the game? Are you going to give it a shot? Have I done it justice, basically, is what I'm asking. And yes, that was a note from Suzumi. She actually made it all the way here. She made it all the way to the Warlord's Castle. And then she was journeying back. She decided to journey back to Ninja Mountain to inform the Ninja Master. But as we know, she got caught. And this is an ambush right here. It looks peaceful, but come up to these two bushes, there are two assassins, and then a whole bunch of archers pop out. You want to try to focus on the assassins, take them out one at a time. If they start running away, if they start teleporting, then focus on taking out some of the archers. So yeah, what do you guys think about this game? Have I done it justice? Are you gonna give it a shot? Do you think it's worth, playing? What do you think about it? What is your opinion on it now? I'm just curious, Comment on this video and let me know what is your opinion of this game. Because you've pretty much seen almost all of it. So, there's really only one big final level left and the final boss. So yeah, what are your thoughts on the game? Have you enjoyed watching me play it? Does it look like fun? Does it look like a game you would enjoy? What are some of the things that you've liked about it so far? What are some of the things you don't like about it? Leave a comment and let me know. I hope I've been able to show you guys why this game is worth at least one playthrough. Because I do. I think this game is worth at least one playthrough. I think it's fun. I think it's a good game for what it is. Are there things that could have been done better? Yeah, but I think for what it is, I think it's a pretty decent game. And it's definitely worth one playthrough, in my opinion. So, yeah. So what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so we are almost at the end of this level. We have to kill these two samurai up here to activate this checkpoint, and then we're going to basically go through two more gates, and then that will be the end of the level. And yeah. Even you hardcore gamers out there, I would suggest giving this game one playthrough. Because, like I said, the core gameplay, I think, is really fun. I think, and again, as you've seen, I hope I've been able to show this off and do this justice, but the environments in this game are so well done. And the world is just absolutely beautiful. I think the graphics in this game work well with the type of game that it is. And, even you hardcore gamers out there, I think you should give this game a try. Because it will definitely put a smile on your face. You're going to have fun playing this game, even though the combat's repetitive, even though sometimes the level design's not that great, even though most of the items in the game are pretty useless, and most of the ninjas are pretty useless, you're still going to have fun playing. So, yeah. I think another thing that would have made this game really cool is if they would have added like a multiplayer aspect to it, to where like one player controls 3 ninjas and the other player controls the other 3 ninjas. I think that would have been really cool. Because like when you start the game, you instantly get Hiro and Futo in the first level. So you could have player 1 control Hiro and player 2 control Futo, and then like alternate it. So then like player 1 also controls Suzumi. Player 2 then controls Shun, and then player 1 controls Tora, and then player 2 also controls Kunoichi. So player 2 gets Futo, Shun, and Kunoichi. Player 1 gets Hiro, Suzumi, and Tora. I think that would have been pretty cool. And, you know, I mean, the only thing would be is, you know, the only thing about it would be, you know, you wouldn't be able really to do it split screen, so you'd have to do one screen, so you would have to come up with a way to where each player could change out their ninja separately. So, like, one character selection screen doesn't just take up the entire screen. You know, so it's like if player 2 wants to change characters, but player 1 changes characters first, well, now player 2 has to wait on player 1 to change their character. That would be the only thing they would have to figure out how to do, which, you know, I don't think it would be all that difficult. You know, I mean, you could definitely do it on, like, one side of the screen. But, you know, make it to where, like, you know, the players, they share health, they share ki, they share leveling up, they share the power attacks, you know. Basically, they share all their stats. I think that would have been pretty cool. Alright, so this is the end of this level, folks. We are done. And in the next video, we're going to get a little bit closer to the volcano. We're going to get a little bit closer indeed. So, yeah. Once again, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this game so far. Leave your opinion on it. I would love to talk about it with you guys. And I will see you next time for more Let's Play Mini Ninjas. This is Joseph from Nerds and Matrimony saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.